I'm Aaron Michael Ritchie.
And I'm Cody May.
And this is the Colorado Author Interview Circle. And today we're talking with Roselynn Can, author of Fallen, book 1 of the Fallen series.
Yes.
Now,
Well
stop everything. Hold the phone.
Shut the front door.
Roselynn, your day job,
Yeah.
you are a construction worker.
What?
I know, right?
This is what you picture, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, no, it's exactly what I
This is
pictured.
exactly what you
Yeah.
picture.
So
yeah.
you hang out with the construction worker guys and women walk by and you go, hey! Oh!
How did you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
That's exactly what I do. Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Now so
That's
you
crazy.
construction worker and like full on like you're building shit and I can't say building things.
Building things.
And
I
cleaning.
grind the fucking floor. Man. Sorry. All right.
Grind.
I
Okay.
grind.
I think we should just commit to this whole cursing thing.
No, we're not
I mean,
cursing.
We're
I'm
not.
going to have to go back there and bleep them out.
No, you don't have to bleep them out, but no more cursing. So tell us a little bit about, because this is your first book.
This is my first book.
Now tell us about how long, the production of
The
it.
production.
How long did it take to write?
Yeah. So, am I looking at you or at the camera?
You can look at us.
Okay.
What do I do with my hands? What do I do with my hands?
Hold your hands up here and talk to us.
Oh, that's something else.
You can talk about it.
So the whole thing from the time that I put my first words on paper until I hit publish took about 2 years.
All right.
Yeah. The story had been building for I don't even know how long before that, forever and always.
Just kind of stewing in your head.
Stewing, yes.
Nice
yes.
little brain and story stew.
Yeah.
And so because this is you're taking the trope of the captured princess
Yes.
and you're turning it onto its head.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not turning the trope itself onto its head. What I'm doing is I'm sort of reacting to this trend of romanticizing that trope that we see in a lot of modern romance stories and fiction. I found myself really wondering, why is this something that we think is a romantic thing? Why are we doing this? So yeah, it's very much a reaction to that. And so people that try to read this, it's not a romance. If you read it as a romance, you will be disappointed. You will first of all be very disappointed. And second of all, there's some real dangers of trying to read it as a romance. The relationship that we're talking about in this story is, frankly, very abusive. So to try and turn that into something romantic, is let's not do that, and let's not go there.
So what is, if we were in an elevator together, which would be awful, I don't ever want to be stuck in an elevator with her.
Is it because I didn't shower?
Yeah. Well, you came from the site and you just smell like
from the quarry.
I get
the granite quarry. God.
How did construction work at the quarry?
I don't know, man.
Edit that out.
Hey, Fountainhead. And I was like,
Anyway.
oh, you're an author. What's Fallen? Like, what is the elevator pitch for Fallen, if you can give me one? What's it about?
Elevator pitch for Fallen. I'm horribly not concise, which is why I wrote
That's all right. It's a
110,000
long
word book.
That's 110,000 words?
It's 110,000
In
words.
that print?
In
Can I
this-
see that?
Yeah.
How small are the words?
They're normal.
No,
words.
that's fine.
110. That's
And the cover is so good.
And the
Yeah, very
cover's
good.
good, yeah.
Because you love your cover artist.
well, we can talk
Yes.
about that, but really
and
quick.
you love her, your editor.
What's the book about?
Oh, what's the book about?
Yeah.
So, the book is about a power struggle between two kingdoms. So it's the political and military struggle between them. Right in the first chapter, the royal family of one of the kingdoms is taken hostage by the others. And what we see is what happens afterwards.
And hence you have the captured princess.
I have
and
the
you
captured princess, and I have the general and the small battalion that he's brought in, and the political intrigues that are going on as they're doing what is going to be politically coined a non-hostile takeover, but that's subjective.
Yeah. Non-hostile takeover. Here's our
Here's our military.
Yeah, here's our military.
So everything was very much done in secret, and so we see all of the behind-the-scenes manipulating that's happening, and then how it's spun to the kingdom.
Wow.
So it really is that. So
Goodness.
there's the captured princess, but then
Yes.
there's also that's why you call it alternate history. fantasy because it has kind of this big sweeping
political context that you're
entering. So it's fantasy in that the characters, the places, they're all completely made up. But it's alternate history in that, there are no fantastical elements. There's no magic.
Oh, really?
Like we would think of in a traditional fantasy, so we can't call it that. And the two kingdoms are very much influenced by ancient Greece and Rome. And so to give you a context of what you can expect for the political setup, it's very influenced by ancient Greco-Roman history, mythology, culture, that sort of thing.
Very cool. Wow. My goodness.
Yeah.
So
There's a
this
lot
is-
happening in there.
Sounds like it.
Have you always wanted to be a writer?
Yes.
So
Really?
you had the spiral notebooks and you're
Yeah.
in class writing and you're like,
Yes.
Roselynn, what is
I
the
know.
answer?
What is the answer? Ever since I could hold a pencil, probably, I was writing stories. And when I was in grade school, I actually wrote, full-length children's books. I mean, full-length being
Right.
a children's book.
Yeah.
So they were very age appropriate. But I had the dog next door, which I was afraid of. This is kind of my autobiography at the time.
Yeah.
The tell-all. Yes, it was a
And
dog
then it was
next
a
door.
dog next door, and then I had the Ghoul Gang, and I
Gang.
I still wonder whatever happened to Mary Mummy and Big Vampire,
Oh,
Mary
the
Ghost.
Ghoul Gang.
I was very original.
There's this
It's horrible.
There is this a lot of writers, not all the writers, because I've read other writers that at the age of 50 or whatever,
Right.
not suddenly, but they're like, okay, I
Wow.
want to do this now.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. I was right out of the womb. I'm like, this is what I read. John Carter of Mars,
Oh, I love Burroughs.
and I was like, this is what I want to do. I would just capture
Yes.
Deja Thoris, the incomparable.
Dude,
Deja Thoris.
Tarzan inspired the hell out of me.
Oh,
I love
really?
Tarzan and the Apes by Burroughs.
Mhm.
Beautiful book. Awesome.
On,
So
Beyond,
this is-
on Beyond Zebra for me.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, yes, that was
What was it?
On Beyond Zebra.
I don't know this.
Dr. Seuss.
Oh, right out of the bat.
Aaron's like,
We're getting Seuss, man.
Yeah.
what is this?
We're going back to
Seuss.
Seuss.
Literary genius.
Yeah, Seuss. Well,
Now, and you have a sequel to Fallen coming out
Yes.
called Destroyed.
Destroyed.
Which is a great title.
Oh,
I
It's
know,
a great
right?
title.
Yeah,
Fallen
so
Zebra.
I thank you. So the Fallen series consists of 3 books. It's Fallen, Destroyed, and Risen. And Destroyed will be out in October, with Risen next October, so 2017. So assuming I can get my shit together, my stuff together. As
Your
they
things
write,
together?
My things together, all of
Who
the things.
cares?
Thank God. As long as I can get everything together and stay on task, I'm chronically late as a human being. It's who
Me
I am
too.
as a person.
That's
Right.
okay.
But yes, so it's a book a year is the goal.
Yeah.
A book a year is the goal, and then I'll be publishing my side project in the interim.
And the side project is the
The side project is my Game of Thorns novellas and the Game of Thorns.
All
And
right.
the concept behind that is fairy tale princesses who are also their own villains in the story.
Oh,
And
that's such a great idea.
thank
I'm
you.
jealous.
Say
let
more
me-
things.
Hold on, let me hate you for a minute.
Okay,
Okay, I'm done.
that felt so good.
So the
You'd
fairy
love to be
tale
edited.
princesses are their own
They're
villains.
their own villains in the story. So the first one, The Beauty of the Beast, is going to be publishing April 2nd. It is about to go up for pre-order.
In 2016.
2016, so this April.
And
yeah.
is this a novella?
It's
or
a
is it-
novella.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a novella, so it'll be shorter. And that one we're starting out with the obviously play on Beauty and the Beast. So we'll be following Belle, see how she's her own villain in the story. I've been working on that. Yeah.
Like an
first
introspective villain, or do you want?
No,
All
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
fine.
Don't
I mean,
spoiler.
Yeah, and it depends on the princess. Some of them it's quite literal, and some of them it's sort of a play on how we are our own worst enemies.
Yeah.
And, but yeah.
These are.
Great
It's so
idea,
exciting
man.
that there's so many authors and writing
So
such
many.
interesting books,
Each one is
and
so
that
interesting.
they're seeing the light of day and getting published. And this is
Yes,
just great.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Thank
you sold me. I want to read it.
He's
you.
sold.
Do it.
Yeah, I think it's great that there's no fantastical elements in here, because
Right.
you've got this fairly fantastical establishment set up, and
Mhm.
you went political with it.
Yeah.
instead of.
Which is why it's literary fiction more than anything
Yeah, because
else.
I would not, if there were magical elements in here, I would be less inclined to read it. But just because that's not necessarily my strong suit or my interest. But that's really cool.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes.
We've
Yeah.
seen so many great.
Oh yeah,
God.
awesome. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything?
Where can I find you?
You'll be at Rust City.
I will be at Rust City in Troy, Michigan. Rust City Con. It's its first year.
A reader con.
What is that?
Reader Con, Author Reader Con. It's in August.
Okay.
August 12.
So-
You can 12.
It's August.
You can find it online, Rust City Con.
Do you have a website people can go to?
I do have a website. It's Roselynn Can. Roselyncan.wordpress.
Okay.
.com.
We'll put the link
we're gonna do
in
the link.
description.
Oh,
There'll
thank
be
God.
links.
Yeah,
So they
I'm
can just
terrible
click
at
on
this.
it.
Yeah.
And
No, I think we should spell
Go
it
check
out.
out following.
Don't.
Can. CANNES.
Roselynn Can.
Canez.
Don't you dare.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes,
And
it's been
so
a pleasure.
this has been the Colorado Author Interview Circle. I'm Aaron Michael Ritchie.
And I'm Cody May.
I'm Roselynn Kane.
And this is Roselynn
we
Can.
Oh,
We never do that.
Oh.
I won't be forgotten.
You shan't be forgotten.
Stay rosy, Denver.
Stay literate, Colorado.
What you give stay what Denver with a Y.
Don't ever let anyone tell you you have to wear pants.
Stay dressy, Denver.
Stay.
All right,
God.
and scene.
Cut.